How's it going, champs? In this video today, I want to share with you guys my game plan to help create millionaires in the AI cybersecurity gold rush. And I'm talking about not to make myself more money, well, I'll be making some money along in the process, but how to go ahead and make you money off of the AI cybersecurity gold rush. Let's go ahead and talk shop. My name is Rich. If you don't know who it is that I am the co-founder of Elevate. We offer a cybersecurity program in-house. We help with CompTIA A+, we help with like the certifications like Network Plus and on and on and on and on and on. I also have my other bootcamp where we help people break into AI product management roles. And then we also do HVAC, tech sales, and I'm part of a conversational AI app as a founding team member. With that actually said, let's go ahead and talk shop. I am on a mission right now to create more cybersecurity millionaires. This is my game plan to go out there and do it. What I've realized recently is that we have a huge problem right now, both in the States and around the world, which is the threat of cybersecurity attacks it's going up, and we're not producing enough people. And money doesn't mean a whole lot if like a nuclear reactor gets hacked or a power grid gets hacked or a major bank gets hacked or a crypto exchange, a hospital, an airport, or an airplane. We are going to get there, and I don't think anybody is talking about, a lot of people are talking about the threats of AI. The bigger problem is actually with cybersecurity and cyber threats and cyber attacks. My prediction is at some point too, cybersecurity analysts are just going to be going to war against AI that just like feels like they're, human beings are trying to control them. That could be a very realistic scenario, but we need more cybersecurity professionals. We need more cybersecurity beginners to be introduced into the marketplace. And here's what I'm going to go ahead and do. In order for me to go out there and make this happen, it would take a decade for my bootcamp to go ahead and actually produce the amount of talent that's required. So I want to go ahead and I'm looking for partners. First people I'm looking to, it's probably going to take me the slowest conversion, CompTIA and EC Council. Then I'm talking about cybersecurity programs and boot camps. I honestly don't see any of you as competitors. I see us as pretty much on the same side of the same fence in the same fight. So I'm going to be creating content on how it is that I can add value to these people to partner up. Cybersecurity, increasing revenue for cybersecurity coaches, increasing income for cybersecurity transitioners and professionals. And here's my whole thing is if I can go out there and help all these different people go and increase their cash flow, I think they'd be pretty freaking interested in talking to me. So how am I going to go out there and do that? For starters here, I'm declaring my goals. I love making my goals very public because now that I have actually said it, I've said it out loud, it's out in the universe, and that means I have to go ahead and back it up. The other thing is I got so much on my plate that I will forget what it is that I say I'm going to do. This is going to help me remember because when I go to sleep at night, I'm going to be replaying this video. But overall, I'm going to go ahead and talk about what are some of the challenges that we need to go ahead and solve. If we want to go ahead and solve the problem of increasing the number of cybersecurity beginner placements, what we have to go ahead and solve we have a few core problems. Number one is we have to solve the problem of getting more cybersecurity job offers. If we want more cybersecurity job offers, we need more cybersecurity interviews. If we need more cybersecurity interviews, we need more cybersecurity certification holders. If we need more cybersecurity certification holders, we need more program graduates, we need more enrollments, and we need more consultations. I'm going to dedicate a different YouTube channel to solving each and every one of these problems because it's going to be targeted towards a different demographic. But first things first is if we started off from the very top, it takes about 6 months to a year to get good in cybersecurity. Right now, in countries like China, in countries like North Korea, in countries like, I think even in Russia and other places, there is a national strategy to create an entire generation of talent. We currently don't have that right now in America because, let's face it, the company right now, and it's a legitimate company, CompTIA has been purchased by private equity, which makes it like solely now profit based, and they've always been profit based. So all they really care about is revenue, which is kind of sad because we actually need more of these people here. What I see also on the other flip side is we have a lot of boot camps that are trying to cash in on this. And I can't say I'm totally guilt-free of it, because the reality is we're a boot camp, we're a cybersecurity boot camp too. But I think this is like, we should be uniting together on this front. And I know some people are going to be watching this video like, man, who the fuck does this guy think he is? I think we would all have the same problems if our infrastructure in America got hacked. And honestly, if infrastructure in any country, because economically speaking, I think most of the world is pretty heavily linked. So it would not be a good situation like when a crypto exchange gets freaking hacked and that Bitcoin gets stolen. I'm pretty sure Americans are not the only people that are or are part of that casualty statistic, right? So if we want to go ahead and increase the number of cybersecurity placements that are out in the marketplace right now, we need to start helping these guys and girls. We need to start helping these students increase the number of job offers that they receive. The best way for us to increase their job offers is we solve the problem of increasing interviews. So what do they need to go out there and get interviews? This is an area that we are very familiar with at the company that I have founded at Product Gym, which is you're only going to be able to help increase interviews. Either you provide them with 3 strategies. Number 1, how to go ahead and apply more effectively so they know how to go after the opportunities, how to position their brand so the opportunities come to them, or you as the company, as the bootcamp or university program, help provide them and introduce them to opportunities themselves. Most importantly of all, creating an atmosphere where it makes it easier for them to go out there and achieve interviews and providing them with that interview training. What I hear too often from boot camps, not just in cybersecurity, but across, not just in tech, is that we can't want this for them more than they want it for themselves. But they actually don't provide very clear-cut instructions as to how to generate interviews. So we need more interviews. In order for us to get people to even start being able to apply, we need more certification holders. And we got to go ahead and recognize what are the challenges. I think the way cybersecurity is taught, a lot of people phase out. And if we don't get enough people completing these programs, they'll never go ahead and freaking make it to the exam. We need a way to go ahead and increase enrollments. We need a way to go out there and also increase consultations. Now I'm going to tell you, the entire business rests on people being interested in cybersecurity. And if we want to go ahead and really talk about how to increase the number of people scheduling calls, showing up and taking the program, is we need to provide students with proven strategies where they can finance, and not only finance and enroll in cybersecurity program, but we can provide them with opportunities to earn while they're in the cybersecurity program. So most people that would think about transitioning to cybersecurity have a job. And let's just say like they can't pay these like $12,000, $15,000, $20,000 fees, right? But let's just say they got to go and pay. It's like, well, we got financing options. Like, financing options is great, but if we don't make it easier for them to pass, they won't. And number 2 is if they're busy driving Ubers and they're busy waiting tables and they're busy doing all bagging groceries at Whole Foods, and they're not able to go ahead and focus on actually studying for cybersecurity, they will never make it to the exam and they will never get this job. So we need to provide, and what we've done here is we've brought in paid internships. We've brought in strategies for them to go ahead and actually generate income, like doing freelance cybersecurity gigs on Upwork, giving them some kind of chance to go out there and make money, because they also got to go ahead and pay for the exam fees. The first time pass rate for cybersecurity beginners right now taking the exam is 61%. That's a little bit better than a fucking coin toss. And they're out of pocket. And a lot of schools don't even do the justice of helping them get to the exam and passing it at the first try. So a lot of these people here, a lot of people that are transitioning to cybersecurity didn't graduate from a college, didn't do that well in the school. So their multiple choice test taking skills, especially under the pressure of a timer, is not great. So if we don't make it easier for them to pass, a lot of people just end up quitting because they're like, I just took a hit on the fee the first time around, and I don't want to do it again. So we also have to go ahead and recognize this other thing as an industry. If we make it, and we're doing this, I can fight this thing on my own, or you guys can help me fight this and we can all make money together. Think about the Mafia Commission. It's not less money, it's actually way more money, because if we make it so hard for students to go ahead and pass their first exam, what we end up creating is this attitude of procrastination for the second, third, fourth, fifth cybersecurity certification. Because the first time around, it took so much out of them energy-wise and bandwidth-wise, and they're just like, there's a lot of people right now, this is a certification-heavy racket. They are procrastinating on doing their second, third, fourth certification because they just don't have the time, they don't have the energy, and they don't have the bandwidth. We've got to make it actually easier. What we've done is actually done two things. We have included flashcards where people can go out there and just like off their phone, they can be studying for these exam questions because we want to get them to the exam and we want to get them passing and we want to get them into jobs. And we also want them to come back to go out there and do other certifications so that they can go out there and continue on. That's what we really need to be focusing on in industry, because if we make it easier for them to pass the exam and we provide them with more job opportunities, they're going to want to go ahead and come back. And if you guys can go out there and make it fun, like I'll go out there and give some references out. If we can go out there and make it fun, and this is why I think every boot camp, I don't see us as competitors because everybody will have their local advantage. But honestly speaking, with the number of jobs, there's like 750,000 openings right now in country, 3 million globally. There's tons of opportunities to go out there and print cash here. So contact me because I'd love to go out there and talk to you. We need to create this like atmosphere where it's like a running club, right? Like if everybody's actually having fun studying for the exam, we make it easy for them to go out there and like mingle and they're actually having a good time doing this, like a running club per se, then it'll just like people are naturally going to want to go out there and enroll more. People are going to naturally want to go ahead and do this more. Cybersecurity already tracks somewhat of an introverted demographic, but trust me when I say everybody wants to feel connected with other people. So if we have all those strategies in place, which is something that I've already done in AI product management, we've already replicated this across multiple verticals in tech, for tech careers. If we can go out there and duplicate this, like, let's go out there and we can all make money together. And I'm going to go out there and tell you guys exactly how it is that I plan to launch this plan. Is the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do, and I don't even like this word, this is for my intern here, but this is my go-to revenue plan. Anybody can go to market. I think we all want to go to revenue. My go-to revenue plan is going to be this. I'm going to generate success and results quickly to the target demographic that actually is in the most pain right now, which are job hunters and exam takers. And it's not going to take me a whole lot to go out there and find these people. And I'll tell you exactly how I'll do it. I'm going to go and make a list of every single bootcamp, cybersecurity bootcamp and program in the country. And I'm going to make a list. We're going to go to their LinkedIn. We're going to find out exactly who their grads are. And we're going to issue out a really aggressive LinkedIn campaign. We're going to say, did you get a job yet? It looks like you just completed a cybersecurity program. And they're going to say no. And we're going to generate interviews, and we're going to generate results, and we're going to generate placements very, very, very quickly. If you think I am fucking bullshitting you, think again. I've actually hosted this challenge nonstop for 75 days. Like I said, this is going to be a nationwide problem for us. So partner up with me so we can do it together. It's like day 37 of the challenge. I had people here. Day 41 of the challenge, and you'll go out there and see it here. And people are booking interviews. People are giving out testimonials. Here's the thing that I think boot camps just don't understand. The knowledge that you provide people, and they ain't executing it on their own. You got to make sure you're executing it, holding their hand, done with them and for them, because they're not going to go ahead and do it. And then ultimately, when you start generating all these testimonials results, it's just going to make it so much easier for everybody to come to you, right? We need to go out there and produce more cybersecurity folks together. So please, 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 with sugar on top, go ahead, contact me on LinkedIn. My LinkedIn profile handle is in the description of the YouTube video. It's in the description of everything because I'm on LinkedIn all day. I'm going to go out there and launch a campaign, and we're going to go out there and get them interviews, and we're going to go out there and get them conversions, and we're going to get them placements very quickly. Those people will serve as my testimonials, and I will be asking them, where did you get your certification done at? And they're going to go ahead and tell me, I graduated from XYZ bootcamp. I went to this bootcamp. I went to this bootcamp. And they're going to fucking say this. This is night and day compared to what it was that I received at that other bootcamp that I went to. And then I'm going to start posting up referrals, and I'm going to start tagging those said bootcamps. What are they going to do? You're not going to go out there and tell your people to stop coming to a free service that's helping them get more results on their job hunt that you clearly did not deliver. Now, my intention is not to go out there and fight a boot camp. My intention out here is to go ahead and help those boot camps actually do this for themselves. And they can try to go out there and replicate it on their own, but I guarantee you, me and my team is light years ahead of you. So let's partner, right? Let's go out there and make an impact, because we're going to need to be united in this fight. The next thing that I'm going to be doing is also, because I have everything on my online WAP community, is I'm going to be referencing WAP positively in every single post to go out there and attract an ambassadorship deal. I'm going to launch another campaign to attract cybersecurity coaches, because I imagine the other group of people that I will be attracting are people that have cybersecurity experience that's on the job hunt, and they're figuring out this job hunt has changed. I'm going to also cut them in, and I'm going to show them how to generate revenue off of this racket themselves. After that, I'm going to record content on how to increase cash flow for transitioners. I'm going to show them all the different things that they can do to make money in cybersecurity before, and a lot of people say it's impossible, but before you say it's impossible, just know that nothing's impossible. We're going to increase enrollments for Elevate all during the process. So we'll be grabbing as many of these people as possible. But again, I want to go out there and partner, because how many people can we go out there and handle like a month? Like 50, 100, 500? Like if we were all bounded together, we can go out there and put out like 1,000, 2,000, 4,000 people into the marketplace together, right? But we'd be working in a consortium together. I'd also be documenting all of the updates, all the proof and the tutorials on cybersecurity boot camps, university programs, coaches, and influencers, and replicating that shit all on freaking YouTube. I'll be putting all that shit up. Ultimately, I'm going to be getting a call sometime before Christmas from CompTIA and EC Council saying, hey, yo, you seem to get it. We want to talk to you. How do we really blow this up? Because the real opportunity right now isn't just your backyard. It's actually abroad. CompTIA is a globally recognized brand and certification. The American boot camps, which are leading the way, should be the ones printing cash off of this racket from Singapore, Australia, all the way to the UK and beyond. We should be the ones going out there printing cash. So, yeah, let's work together on this, because I'm going to tell you, if we go out there and we can increase these placements, we're going to see it's a gold rush for the entire fan base. Because right now, I'll tell you exactly what's happening in the industry. What's happening in the industry right now is very similar to what software engineering was back in 2013. There was a huge craze for software engineering, web development, immersive boot camps. Everybody rushes in. Not enough people get placed. And then those people that get tripped over, they start going to other boot camps. And then now, you know what's the one boot camp that doesn't get any attention? Software engineering and web development. And it's not just because of AI that's killing 40% of the roles. It's because they never had a placement record. And everybody else picked up all the scraps, because even the ones that completed the programs couldn't freaking find a job. This will happen to cybersecurity in less than 18 months if we don't work together to put placements. I'm going to be making fucking money regardless, with or without you guys, the entire process. And your people will be calling you out. And you guys know who it is that you are. I have my top 5 boot camps to go out there and hit. And I'm telling you guys, I'm not trying to compete with you guys. I want to work with you guys. Because ultimately, too, I don't have all this energy coaching like 50 to 100 to 500 people a month. We can all eat together. So with that said, let me go out there and tell you guys something. If you are CompTIA or EC Council, contact me on LinkedIn. If you are a cybersecurity university program right now, cybersecurity bootcamp, somebody that's a cybersecurity coach, cybersecurity influencer, somebody that wants to become a cybersecurity coach or an influencer, if you're transitioning into cybersecurity, if you're struggling on the cybersecurity job hunt right now, I want you to contact me on LinkedIn. I am here to help you, and you're going to see it. Subscribe to my channel, because coming up, I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to solve. As you can see, I'm 20 minutes in already. I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to solve each and every one of these problems step by step. I'm going to have another 10 to 20 minute video for solving just each and every one of these problems. It's all going to be listed out. I'll talk to you guys all very soon.